why do we desire for children to be in the worship service at Grace Hill Church? For a long time, part of the vision of Grace Hill Church has been to make disciples of all nations. Well, many of those disciples or potential disciples are being brought to the church in many places and then sent off to another room to learn. But we at Grace Hill Church want our children to be in the worship service with us. We understand if you've got a baby or and you'd like to be able to concentrate on the sermon, but we actually invite the babies. We want all children to be in our worship service, to see to hear the word preached, to see their mother and their father singing, to see the congregation singing and sitting and listening to the word, hearing prayers, hearing the word read. Ultimately, all these things are what God uses to cultivate a heart of worship in a child. And so we strongly are convicted about our children being in the worship service with their parents. And so we kindly and strongly invite and encourage all parents to bring their children into the worship service with them. And there's many things that we think about that are reasons why we wouldn't want that, but they're practical. But we want to come alongside the parent, and we want to encourage the parent. And we want to say, we are completely okay with the crying. We are completely okay with the rustling around. We know that that's natural and that's going to take place. We welcome that into our service. But we ultimately want the children in the service with us so they can, as I've already said, they can observe what's taking place, because there's more going on than what we see with our eyes. We want them to feel the weight of the gravity of the glory of God as the gospel's preached. No, they won't take everything in. They will not understand every theological nuance or every word such as propitiation, but they may hear that word and they may ask their mother and their father, what does that word mean? And it gives the parent an opportunity to explain to the children. So you see, what's taking place here is an opportunity for discipleship. And so we strongly and kindly and warmly encourage all children to come into our worship services, and we are willing to bear with and be patient with the mother and the father and the children who might be less attentive or unable to track along with the entire time. We want them to feel welcome and want them to know that they are welcome. Ultimately, knowing that we want them to come to know the Lord Jesus Christ. And so it's an opportunity for discipleship for our parents. And so we want to always be encouraging our parents to bring their children in. And just know that we do have a nursery for 0 to 2 currently. And so that's an opportunity for our ladies at our church to be able to bless some parents if they do need to have a moment of time for a particular worship service, to be able to give all their attention to the preaching of the word and the ordinances, but we even welcome those in the service as well. So we want to strongly encourage, and again, we want our children in the service with us, because we believe that God is speaking through the preacher, that God is using the songs, that God is using all these, the baptism, the Lord's Supper, these images. He's using it all. These are means of grace that He uses not only in the adult but in the child.